Hi there, it is Lorraine Appleyard here, and I am a psychic and a spiritual medium. And today I want to be talking a little bit about the differences between what is a psychic and what is a medium. What do these terms mean exactly? A lot of people may use the term psychic to be all-encompassing, to use it to describe different things that aren't entirely related to just being psychic. It is also said that every medium is a psychic, but not every psychic is a medium. So what does this mean? Now, psychics, it is understood, have honed their intuition or their sixth sense ability to be able to tune into the energy of people. They can also tune into the energy of places or locations or of items, like personal items. And they're able to receive information by way of their sixth sense, and they're able to relay this information. So if they're reading a person, oftentimes it is related to the person's current circumstances, but it may also be picking up on past circumstances, even past lives. And they may be able to foresee into the future what may be occurring. Oftentimes, understand that when a psychic sees into the future, that the near future is much more predictable. But things that may be occurring in the more distant future may not be as predictable, and we may call these probable outcomes. Now, the reason why they're not as predictable, more distant future events, is because we don't always have fixed outcomes with things, because our soul is constantly learning and evolving, and our future really changes depending upon the choices that we make in the current situation, the choices, the thoughts, the energy that we're making in the current situation. And all this can change our future outcome. And so this is where we have free will. Now, some things are fixed, and oftentimes these are particular agreements that the individual has incarnated here on the earth plane, and they have agreed to certain things. Now, these agreements are oftentimes related to children or getting married. These agreements may also relate to a particular way of putting their life forward. So as in a particular arena for their life. So, but other events like, will this relationship work out, or will I get this job? These may not be fixed events, and they remain in the probable field or the probable outcome. So understand that this is why sometimes some things do not occur as a psychic has predicted. So as I was saying, a psychic tunes into the energy of a person, place, or thing using their intuition or sixth sense. So when we have become trained, we would understand that the energy that a psychic is tuning into, just to be able to describe it, is kind of out here. It's a certain vibration. So they're tuning into a certain vibration using their sixth sense. And so this vibration exists around everything. With people, this vibration or energy exists all within their aura. But everything has a vibration. So your aura contains the information of everything, including your past lives, everything to do with your present life, and with future lives also. Future lives are future aspects of yourself. All this is contained within your energy field, within your aura. Just as items also contain energy, like the item, like a jewelry, or a piece of clothing, they contain energy also. And the individual, the psychic, using their sixth sense, is able to tune into this to be able to receive information. This may be related to the state of mind, if it's talking about an object, or it may really unfold the whole life story of the person that was wearing this object. Particularly if they've been wearing it for a long time, it may have all of that information stored within it that is able to be tuned into. Now, locations or places also have a psychic energy to it, and we would see this particularly when events have occurred in places that have had a high emotional level and the energy has become imbued. Many of you have experienced feeling the energy of a particular place, perhaps even to a lesser degree, like the energy of going to a theater or a rock concert, or the energy of going to a playground or a place in nature. All of this has energy that we're able to tune into. So when a psychic is tuning into the energy of an individual to give a reading, they're tuning into the past, present, and probable future to be able to give guidance or to be able to portray a certain amount of information that the individual is looking for. Now, a medium uses their sixth sense that has been even more refined or even more attuned to that of a higher vibration, because they are reading something that is no longer in the physical world. So it is, when a medium is reading, when they're connecting with spirit, which is no longer in the physical realm. And so their intuition, their sixth sense or abilities have been even more refined or even more honed to be able to connect with spirit. Now, when we refer to mediumship, we are often referring to evidential mediumship, or mediumship where we're connecting with a known loved one that has passed, and we're able to provide information or evidence to be able to prove that this individual is having a continuation of their existence past the physical realm. So that is oftentimes what people mean by mediumship, is the evidential side. Now, we can be connecting also with higher entities like guides or ascended masters. All this is also something that a medium is able to do. However, when we talk about mediumship, we're usually talking about connecting with loved ones that have passed and giving a proof of a continuation of life beyond the physical realm. Now, many times people don't fully understand what a psychic or a medium is, and they ask the question when they're wanting a reading, what is the difference between a psychic reading and a mediumship reading? And so hopefully this has brought some clarity to you as to what a psychic or a medium is. Now, there's some mediums that work well with their psychic abilities to be able to give information for the individual seeking information, and we would call these psychic mediums. And there are some mediums that really have focused solely with working with the spirit world, and they may not focus on the psychic aspect, which is completely okay, of course, but that is where they have honed their own abilities also. Many people will find, those that have developed, that they fall somewhere between the two of those differences. But so that you understand these terms of what a psychic is and what a medium is. Many times psychics are receiving from their guides, or even getting information from the loved ones of the individual that they're reading for, but they're not knowing that this information is coming from the spirit world also. They feel that they're just may not be aware of it, and they're tuning in solely to the energy of the individual. So many psychics are mediums and they may not be aware of it. Also, a psychic can continue to hone their abilities to become a medium. So although they may not be working with mediumship at some point in time, they may develop their abilities to a point where they are now mediums. Many psychics also will use tools to be able to tune in to receive information, whether it be cards or crystals. They may be using some kind of tool to be able to really hone in to the energy that is present for the individual to get clarity on the areas that they're seeking guidance on. Now, a medium will not be using any tools typically to connect with the spirit world. So those are where the differences lay, so that you understand that every medium is a psychic. And the reason why that is because they have tuned into their that ability to read a finer or more elevated vibration, and that they're able to lower that intention of where they are putting to read. So if the spirit world is up here in vibration and the physical realm is down here, one can lower where they're intending to read on a psychic level, or they may remain up in the spirit world. Now, this isn't really a difference in height, but what it is a difference in vibration, and I am wanting to portray the difference in vibration between the two ways of reading. So a medium is able to read all of those different vibrations, and a psychic may not be able to read the higher vibration of the spirit world to connect with loved ones that have passed in spirit. So I hope that you have enjoyed this little discussion about the difference between what a psychic is and what a medium is, and stay tuned for more discussion on how to develop your psychic and mediumship abilities. Thank you again for watching. Once more, my name is Lorraine Appleyard, and I am a psychic and a spiritual medium, and I wish you very many blessings, and may you walk with spirit. Bye for now.